Hellos and welcomes everyone, AnthWolf here bringing you a new Let's Play of Kholat. This has been out since the 9th of June 2015 and it is meant to be an open world adventure horror game from an indie developer known as, I've had to write this down, IMGN.PRO, who both developed and published this using the Unreal 4 engine. I've seen this a few times on YouTube, just the thumbnails, and I have no idea what the game's actually about, apart from obviously it's a horror title, and I haven't played one of them in quite some time. I've had a quick look at the story, what it's meant to be about, and I'll just read it off here. The most terrifying journey of your life, set in the beautiful winter scenery of the Ural Mountains. Uncover the horrific mystery behind the Delatov Pass incident. And it's narrated by the famous Sean Bean. Apparently, at least. So yeah, I've had a quick look at the options. I've set it up to hopefully record smoothly. And I had subtitles on, I've turned motion blur off, and that's about it. Let us begin and see what Kholat is all about.
"56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Syakhl. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
Act 1. So now we know why it's called Kholat, at least. Familiarize myself with the controls. We have a sprint, we don't have a jump, it seems. We have a compass. We haven't picked them up yet. I've had a quick look at the key mapping, and I know we get a compass and a journal. I haven't played many games using the Unreal 4 engine yet. Well, it looks rather nice. I'm liking the snow effect. We need to turn the music down just slightly, so we'll do that now. We get much further into the game. You would hear ourselves walking in the snow a bit more. Hear something from this direction. See if we can get around here and have a look around. Oh, I was going to say the music stopped for a moment. Doesn't seem like we can get past that way. Okay. We'll use the sprint. Actually, we'll see if we have like a kind of a stamina bar. Do we get tired? Yeah, we do. And when we get tired, our vision blurs. So we'll have to use that sparingly. Good to know. We'll follow the train. We might need to look out for some tracks that aren't our own. Is that something moving in the distance? Why is there no one else around here? It's getting dark. Oh. Keep thinking I'm hearing things. Don't know if this is the right way to go, but better not going anywhere at all. This doesn't look ominous at all. Right.
Are you coming to me?
Yes. I'm coming. It's getting thicker, the foliage.
In the end, the only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. The pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul. After a while, I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
Damn, it's like snow blindness. Pick a direction and go with it. There's something in the distance.
I am right behind you.
Don't say that to me. So what if he chosen to go another way?
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity? When others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will. When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment. When you could really not remember your sins. When they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark. The problem is that in their darkness, you have never been alone.
I tell you what, we're gonna turn off the crosshair. I don't think we require it for this. Some sort of light in the distance there. Oh! So this is magnetic north. So north leads us back to our tent. Don't think we'll be coming back this way though. Running. Left ship in deep snow is tiring. Adjust the pace to the surrounding conditions so you don't exhaust your organism. Organism? Before setting off for a long journey, rest in the camp and set a goal for a safe route. You can focus on any object to take a better look. Lighting you with a flashlight, you become more visible. Observe the environment carefully for better navigation with the help of a map and compass. Barely accessible rocky notches may lead to interesting places or shortcuts. To gain access to them, you will sometimes have to squeeze through low-lying obstacles or jump off them. So where are we now? We need to get our position, don't we? Oh, we've got a few positions actually written. Can we mark? Oh, we have these 4 protrudences kind of to the south, which look like they might be center of the map. And if so, that glowing light is... I'm pointing at the screen and it doesn't help here. So I think we're thinking we're up here. Maybe. Unless, does it tell us anywhere? This tells us the various camps that are set up. We could test the theory. If we travel this way, we should encounter. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. No, we're here. But no, that's right. Whoa, what was that sound? Because that is those. And that is probably over here. So we are at 31:59 right now. This is pretty desolate. Oh! I just wanna... Right, that's us resting up. So maybe 37:62. It's actually right in the centre. That's our first point. Right in the centre of those stones. Okay, that's where we'll first be going then. $35.50. Using the flashlight makes us more visible. Why is that a bad thing? What is that? Is that a tower?
I set out the moment I heard about the incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case. I arrived at Vishai on February the 19th, a couple of days before the Institute's rescue group. While waiting for them, I started asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue team had finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission and that all discoveries or observations should be brought to my attention before anyone else's. We established priorities, checked the equipment, and set off right away. It was not until February the 26th we found the tent that I believe belonged to the students. Initial findings show that the people in the tent cut its sidewall and for some reason tried to escape from it in panic. The tracks in the snow led to a forest 1.5 kilometers away. But the trail went cold after 500 meters and we had to carefully search the entire area. This was not a place of any average incident. We had shivers crawling all over our bodies because of the atmosphere surrounding us. I was convinced that something more than just an accident had occurred here. I had the feeling we were dealing with something unnatural.
Right! I'm not staying around here. I saw a figure running in that direction. I'm backing away back to the camp, and then we'll get our bearings to go to that second grid bearing that was written down. I'm guessing all the grid bearings are in reference to this investigator then. $7.52. Have to head west and then north. Somehow crossing here. Doesn't look like there's some mountains, but it looks like there's a little valley we can travel. Maybe we can cross and ford here. And there is a tent nearby. In fact, it's probably the tent. It might be the original expedition's tent. Yeah, okay. Need to travel along. This path, I believe. It's going to have a turn off to the right. Which is probably there. But we need to continue on and follow it round the next bend. I think it's this one. Or maybe we haven't gone far enough yet. Let's go further. Bridge? Ah, yes, there's the bridge. Okay. No, that's fine. We're on track. Just be able to follow this road. It'll lead us into a valley. From the valley, we should come to a little lake. We should never be pulling up the map this often and covering our face, because then we don't know what we're going to encounter next. This is unnerving. I'm enjoying it though. There's a campfire going on in the distance. So coming out of that opening, it's almost directly in front of us. So we need to find a bridge, and it's directly behind the bridge, going directly north. Can we cross the lake? It's iced over, but how thick is the ice? Smoke around the outside edge. I'm thinking the campfire is where we need to go. Should be able to. Hey there.
You know, at the beginning, I wanted to make things right. I believed God itself touched me. That I have received a chance, a compensation for the evil that was brought upon me. Then I understood that it is not God, or good, or restitution. Just a tool of revenge.
That's a nice story, but I'll be going now, Sean. You enjoy your tool. You still there? You are, okay. We need to find that bridge. Maybe I need to go past that figure. Damn it. We probably do. Seems content to remain where it is. Oh. The music stopped again. This is not the bridge I was thinking of. Well, at least we can get ourselves warm. Oh, wonderful. If we follow this path, it should lead to a campsite. If I've been reading the map correctly. Does it coil like this? Is the road? Kinda. Still hoping for another bridge round this corner though. More of these wooden totems.
Are you coming to me?
Is that a skull? Can you see that? I think it is. Ah. Very carefully. Yes. that figure gone now? Yeah. It's like the figure's not there anymore. We don't have a legend. Oh, a key. Looks like we do need to drop off here. And then go around to the right. Is it still there? It's not there anymore. Okay. What the hell is that thing? The camp should just be... Camp should be around here somewhere. Ah. I think I see it. No. Not a camp after all. I got lost. There's more of these areas written on the map. Maybe I should be writing these down and investigating them as well. Oh, there's the bridge there. So yeah, the camp should be... I must have passed it. Surely. Whoa! What the... What was that sound? Oh! We are getting the hell out of here right now. I don't even know where this goes. We follow it around a may. If we keep going right in a spiral, perhaps we'll go to where that we saw that flame earlier. What was that You all saw it as well, didn't you? He was breathing as well.
Where are you?
What the? Shh! Damn it. Create a dead end. So the bridge is out. Oh. $11:55. 2 seconds. Right. 11:55. I've wrote that one down at least. Ooh. Squeaky chair. There we go. Breaking your immersion. I think we're back on the right track. Morty's effigies.
Discovered the first bodies by the pine trees. A makeshift campfire suggested they tried to warm up. The bodies were only in underwear. I decided to thoroughly search the area between the tent and the tree line. I discovered the other bodies every few hundred meters apart. The position indicated the victims attempted to return to the tent as fast as they could. This could mean that the threat was gone and the group decided to go back to the tent, or just the opposite. Someone or something appeared from the forest and forced its victims to run. At this point, it is difficult to determine what exactly happened. I have collected small samples from all bodies for further research at the unit's laboratory. I discussed this situation with the rest of the rescue team, and afterwards, they focused on the visual inspection of the tent and areas by the trees, and I entered the forest.
high. Oh! Why is the music picked up? Ah! They came in the mist. You died! I'll tell you what. We'll end that first part there. We'll see where we end up once we continue. I wonder if it has an autosave, because it doesn't seem to have a save feature. Oh! Lovely. Great. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye now.